Hi, welcome to Reach Tips of the Day. Today's topic is the model trimmer. So when you're using the model trimmer, what you want to do is, if you're a model trimmer, you have to turn a valve to operate the water, make sure that's on, turn the power on, and then adjust that water flow. You want to have enough water that it's rinsing the wheel. That's what the water's for. It's for rinsing of the plaster off of the wheel. One indication that your water isn't high enough and you're not rinsing enough is when we go into an office and there's plaster built up on the wheel. And usually the reason for that is when you're using it, the drain, it gets clogged up. So when the drain gets clogged up, the water starts filling where you're using it and starts filling up the basin, and then the wheel, as it's turning, will pick up water and start splashing everywhere. So everybody will turn the water down thinking the water's too high, and when in actuality it's just a clogged drain. So that's the operation of it. On a regular maintenance, again, you want to make sure the wheel's nice and clean, and occasionally run the model trimmer, and when the water's running, go ahead and back up the water flow, kind of lift up the drain if you can, if your model trimmer is this way, and kind of get that water jostling, flowing back and forth, and then dump it down so a lot of water flow can go, and it'll push any little solids out of that drain tube. You should do that every third use, really, and it keeps out this drain line clear. So there is always a clean wheel. And when you're done, just turn it off. It should be going. And also clean around your work area. Always wear eye protection and gloves. Another part of the model trimmer is your plaster trap. So when the plaster that you're grinding off of your models it's a very heavy sediment, and it would typically, if you had just a regular P-trap under your drain, it would clog that up. All that sediment would set in and it would clog it up. So when you have a model trimmer, there's always required a plaster trap in place, and that takes the place of the P-trap. And so it's mainly just a bucket down here. You have your sink line going down, and all the plaster, it gets caught in the basin here, fills up, and then the water gets sent down the drain after that. You can see the sediment level growing in these opaque buckets. This particular brand is Olson, which is really nice because it's a fairly large bucket and you can easily change it. Every once in a while, one thing you never want to do is put any kind of food debris. Rinse your lunch plates off in the sink or anything like that, because again, that holding base in that bucket, it can build up bacteria and smells, and they can start coming up your drain. What you can do occasionally is take like a tablespoon of bleach and dump it down the drain. That kind of kills that bacteria in that bucket, so the odors aren't coming out. A lot of times we'll get the request to change the bucket, assuming that it's full because of the odors. It's actually just bacteria and the bucket isn't full at all. So just take a little tablespoon of bleach and it should take care of it. And that's your tips of the day.